This is how we do things here.
Who's the king of the street?
Say Magnifica!
We're giving away the title of Best Street Food in America right now on Top 5 Restaurants.
Sometimes I'm so busy, I need to eat a great meal on the move. So this one's special to me, the nation's best street food, starting with a world-class taco to go.
To make our Top 5 street food list, you had to be portable, innovative, and downright delicious. We kick off our countdown in Austin with a to-go dish that's all that, plus drop-dead gorgeous. But don't let the good looks fool you. Behind that pretty pink shell is some serious substance. Smoky blackberry-infused pulled pork and candied jalapenos make Toaster's Tacos the number 5 eats on the streets.
They're the most beautiful pink tacos I've ever seen in my life. Delicious.
Sweet and spicy with a cabbage slaw that adds some nice crunch to the top.
I'm so excited about them, I'm talking with my mouth full.
Toaster chef owner Hannah Love is turning out the very best version of Austin's favorite meal on the go, the taco.
I think they're fun. You don't see crunchy tacos very often, especially bright red ones with hot pink slaw.
Toaster's pulled pork tacos fly through the takeout window as fast as Hannah can make them. But preparing the delectable meat filling takes some time.
The pork takes about 33 hours to complete it.
Whoa, back that up.
Takes about 33 hours to complete it.
I thought that's what you said. I just wanted to hear it again.
The intricate prep work starts with a juicy shoulder pork roast that's been marinating in Hannah's homemade barbecue sauce, which blew our scouts away with its unique blend of blackberries and sriracha that give the pork a sweet, spicy, smoky, and habit-forming taste.
It's ready to be seared, so we're gonna turn the pot on full flame.
With garlic and onion thrown in for extra flavor, the seared pork roast goes into the oven to cook for another 4 hours.
But I want it now.
While the succulent pork takes its time in the oven, Hannah makes the perfect fresh, bright, and colorful complement. A slaw topping with purple cabbage and green Granny Smith apples.
It gives a nice tartness to it, plus it soaks up the purple from the cabbage and turns a really nice pink color.
Hannah masterfully blends sweet and spicy with a pair of toppings, an avocado crema made with sour cream, cream cheese, jalapenos, and lime, and candied jalapenos made by frying the peppers in simple syrup with the seeds in for maximum heat.
It's not overwhelming, but it's a really nice complement to the rest of the tacos.
Gorgeous red and white corn tortillas are fried for just 5 seconds into perfect shells that give the pork a crunchy complement without overwhelming the dish with oil.
Next up is the avocado crema, the apple cabbage slaw, and then we top these off with some of our candied jalapenos. These are the blackberry sriracha glazed pulled pork tacos from Toaster in Austin, Texas.
The meat is really moist. The vegetables are really crunchy, kind of have like a combination of sweet and spicy.
You can taste the apple flavor mixed in with the cabbage. Jump in line and grab a quick bite to eat, and it's really good and easy.
For sending Austin taco lovers over the edge and keeping partygoers on the go, Toaster's crunchy sriracha glazed pulled pork tacos are taking a bite out of number 5.
Jeffrey, can you pat your head and rub your stomach at the same time? Good. Now you don't have any hands free, and all the goodies at our next street food spot go to me.
It's no surprise we found our number 4 street eats in Manhattan, a city that's always on the go. And from morning to very early morning, the Creperie NYC serves up a duo of Parisian treats with a definite New York flair.
Me and my friends, after a late night, always huddle in here. It's the best on-the-go thing. It's easy, it's delicious.
Chocolate on chocolate with some bananas to balance it out.
Beats the hell out of a cannoli.
With over 75 mouth-watering crepes to choose from, Creperie fans break into 2 camps, sweet versus savory.
I'm a little bit of both, depending on the occasion.
But whether they go for the insanely decadent chocolate lover's dessert with chocolate, bananas, ice cream, and more chocolate, or the hearty yet sophisticated turkey brie and artichoke tapenade, they all agree on one thing.
Definitely the best crepes in the world.
I feel like I'm getting in trouble if I say that, but yes, they are better than Parisian crepes.
And it's the aroma. When you walk in the street, everyone is like, what is that smell?
Donna Spivak is an expert. Her mom, Hava, started this family-run business 15 years ago.
I love making crepe very, very much.
You can taste the love and the rich, creamy butter in Hava's perfect, soft yet crispy crepes. It all starts with a batter made of delicately whipped eggs, peanut oil, vanilla, butter, whole milk, and gradually added flour.
Low speed.
Cause it may be bustling like Grand Central out front, but in Hava's kitchen, old world taste and texture can't be rushed. A quick turn on the griddle transforms the batter into a golden crepe, and it's time to load on the toppings. Creperie imports rich, creamy brie cheese from France.
Très magnifique! Mais non, mais oui!
Layered on top of the dairy decadence is a tangy, earthy tapenade made of artichoke hearts, olive oil, pitted green olives, Parmesan cheese, and just a pinch of salt.
And it goes very, very good with turkey.
Roasted turkey breast is marinated overnight in a secret sauce for maximum tenderness, then rested on a bed of basil. The whole hearty feast is wrapped up for the road in a crepe that's as soft as a cloud, but sturdy enough for the New York streets.
Brie is one of my favorite cheeses, so straight away ticks that box. A little bit naughty snack, that's what I like about it.
When the sun goes down, the creperie goes dark. Dark Belgian chocolate, that is, with their chocolate lover's crepe. Hava bakes double chocolate brownies in-house with cocoa powder and imported Belgian chocolate melted with butter. And as an extra treat for the night owls, they add a little kick of espresso.
The reason why we put espresso in our brownies is because it enhances the rich, decadent flavor of the chocolate.
Now it's time to pile on the heaven. Gooey fudge is painted on the warm crepe, followed by a fresh banana pile and a mountain of espresso brownies. Another fudge swirl because they can, and the crepe is closed up and dusted with confectioner's sugar. Fudge again, of course, a cold vanilla scoop, and 2 clouds of freshly whipped cream.
You kind of got to get into this. You can't eat this with a fork, so this is how we do things here. Definitely #1 in New York.
Very chocolatey, very delicious. Without a doubt, the best crepe I've ever had.
Whether you're craving sweet or savory, during the morning or night, Creperie NYC has you covered with a taste of France worthy of our #4 spot.
Coming up, if these crepes couldn't crack our top 3, you know you're in for something special.
When it comes to 4-star meals you can eat with one hand tied behind your back, nothing beats a lobster roll.
We're at #3 and the competition is heating up. Venice, California is known for its stunning seaside location, colorful boardwalk, and now gourmet street food. The Venice Whalers' insanely fresh lobster roll and creamy clam chowder deliver fine dining quality food with a toes in the sand setting. Ride that killer tube to shore and fuel up on our #3 dish.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
The lobster is amazing, really tender and buttery.
Is far superior than you'd find at most takeout windows.
At the Venice Whaler, the only thing better than the view is the incredible dishes whipped up by executive chef and partner, Nick Liberato.
When you can get a really high quality product and be able to sit right here at the beach, there's nothing better than that.
The Whaler has proven that California knows how to party, with a takeaway window open till 2 a.m. serving unbelievably delicious gourmet meals on the go. And the combo that totally blew our minds is the Connecticut-style lobster roll dripping with butter and fresh herbs and a rich, creamy clam chowder with slab bacon. And this dish begins with an East Coast visitor straight off the plane, a 1.5-pound Maine lobster.
We get these in fresh daily.
Lobster claws and the tail are steamed in a court bouillon of wine and baking powder.
You're actually gonna grab so much amazing flavor off of it.
After 7 to 9 minutes of steaming, the claws and tail take a plunge in an ice bath.
It's gonna stop that cooking process and also firm up the meat. Boom.
The meat is removed from the shell and swirled into hot butter for a decadently rich touch.
Who doesn't love butter?
You can say that again.
Word.
Word.
The lobster is then spooned onto a toasted Pullman brioche roll and is topped with fresh tarragon, chives, and fine sea salt to perfectly enhance the taste of the ocean. But this luxurious street food isn't done yet.
Something great we do here at the Venezuela is our corn and clam chowder.
This New England-style chowder begins with thick chunks of slab bacon, a cut of pork that has a much higher fat content, setting the stage for supreme tastiness.
Yes!
Oh yeah, that's it.
Next, a mirepoix of carrots, celery, onion, and freshly shucked corn at a delightful texture.
Next thing, we're gonna come in with our clams and a little bit of salt. Both those flavors make everything else pop and actually take this chowder to the next level.
Finally, Nick takes russet potatoes that he's boiled in cream instead of water for ultimate richness and blends them with the cooking liquid to create a super thick and comforting creamy chowder.
Now we're gonna incorporate this right into the soup. We want it nice and thick.
A crunchy slice of grilled sourdough bread for dipping finishes off this incredible beach-inspired super premium street food.
I love you.
Really buttery, delicious lobster.
I love like the tarragon on top. It really makes it pop and has a nice fresh taste to it. The clam chowder is really great.
Take it to the beach, grab a wonderful spot, and just enjoy it.
For the ultimate fine dining quality meal in a casual seaside setting, head down to the Venice Whalers takeaway window for their lobster roll and clam chowder. Number 3 on our street food countdown.
Coming up, we'll reveal the best street food in America, because that's how we roll.
It's time to trek in San Francisco with a sweet treat so unique, so delicious, it's fit for the king himself. Enjoy the Fat Elvis.
In San Francisco, California, Sugar and Spun knows that science and good eating go hand in hand. They've used molecular gastronomy to get all the goodness of creamy peanut butter, salty savory bacon, and fruity strawberries and bananas into a cotton candy delight that got our experts all shook up. The Fat Elvis is the ultimate comfort food of the 21st century and the number 2 street food in America.
Look at this huge thing, it's super big. They're just so creative and innovative. I love it.
It's crazy. I'm actually amazed by this.
Sugar and Spun is a sweet treat food truck and stand that has provided a solution to an age-old question.
Why doesn't cotton candy have ingredients like ice cream?
Whoa. Like, dude, there's some major thought behind this product.
Totally, bro. The mad scientists at Sugar and Spun have used molecular gastronomy to change the chemical properties of food. That means they can take ingredients like this and turn them into cotton candy masterpieces like the Fat Elvis. A tribute to the peanut butter, strawberry, banana, and bacon sandwiches the king adored.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so their Elvis impressions could use some work, but their Fat Elvis cotton candy is utter perfection, and it all begins with the finest toppings. Applewood and hickory smoked bacon from Nyman Ranch is baked until crispy. The deliciously rich rendered bacon fat is mixed with organic peanut butter and a spoonful of tapioca maltodextrin.
It takes a lot of spreads and oils and convert it into powder form, which is very cotton candy friendly.
Don't understand how they turn peanut butter into powder? You don't have to. You just have to eat it.
Any day I discover a new way to eat peanut butter is a good day.
Bacon peanut butter.
The next ingredients to get the futuristic powder treatment are freeze-dried strawberries, bananas, and finally, cooked bacon.
We want as much bacon fat as we can get. Keep that flavor there.
That's some delicious science.
We have the most important component, which is the banana sugar. It's not as sweet as most cotton candy is. You're probably familiar with the pink and blue stuff, but this is a more subtle flavor, and it's a perfect canvas for the ingredients that we have.
Now it's time to get spun. Justin pours the banana sugar into their cotton candy machine that is, by all accounts, the greatest engineering feat of all time. The center of the machine heats to 420 degrees and melts the sugar to a caramel form while spinning at 100 miles per hour. Then the sugar feathers out into super fine strands.
You want to give it a few seconds to build up to the perfect cloud. All right, here it goes. Keep it as fluffy as you can.
The confection is sprinkled with the flaky bits of banana and strawberries, rich and salty bacon, peanut butter powder,
And finish it off with Elvis's favorite part, some bacon meat, powder form of course.
It's rolled into a beautiful bouquet for an ultimate handheld convenience, and then topped with another huge layer of the banana cotton candy and more of the insanely tasty sweet and savory toppings.
And this is the Fat Elvis, made by Sugar and Spun in San Francisco.
Love me tender, Fat Elvis. Love me tender.
The peanut butter really pops out. There's a little saltiness in it. Strawberry is really tart.
Bacon in this thing's mind-blowing.
This is awesome.
Skip the carnival and ballpark and head to the Sugar and Spun food truck instead for their innovative Fat Elvis cotton candy loaded with savory sweet toppings. The #2 street food dish in the nation.
Viva Fat Elvis. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're racing to the finish line, so stay tuned to find the best street food in America.
To discover even more right now, go to foodnetwork.com/top5.
We've covered a lot of territory today, bringing you the best street food in America. From tasty Texas tacos to Manhattan crepes, luscious lobster rolls on the West Coast, and sweet and salty science in a cone.
But now, we're going to settle a great debate. GZ, once and for all, how do you pronounce this word?
Gyro.
It's gyro. Get it? And our #1 restaurant is serving up a pork version that's the best in the country.
It's easy to find dynamite, meaty dishes to go in this bustling city of carnivores. But SP Kebab took home the title of Best Street Food in America thanks to a Mediterranean classic stuffed with slow-cooked meat, secret recipes, and a mound of French fries. The pork lahmacun is the ultimate meal for people on the move. And #1 on our countdown.
Adding fries to any sandwich is good. I think that's a Chicago thing. Welcome to Chicago.
I like the crunch of the fries. I like the seasoning of the meat. It is the best kebab I've ever had.
The gyro originated as a European street food and was brought to the United States as a side menu item. And SP Kebab is making the belle of the ball, hands down greatest gyro of all time.
We took a little bit of each culture and we put it together from the marinade, through the breads, through the sauces.
Their pork lahmacun wrap is their most popular order, and its uniqueness starts on the outside. Lahmacun, also known as Turkish pizza, starts as a hearty dough of flour, milk, yeast, salt, and sugar that gets shaped and portioned into 6-ounce balls.
And we're gonna spread it out evenly.
But what really gets this lahmacun rolling is the top secret spicy meat and vegetable paste that gets spread on top.
Sorry guys, I can't tell you what that is.
We may not know what's in it, but we know that after 2 to 3 minutes in the oven, it's golden brown, light and airy, spicy and savory.
How do we get this From there into here.
SP uses only the best pork shoulder. They remove the fat and debone the meat.
A little fat is always good. It adds a little bit of flavor.
The pork is marinated for 24 hours in a mix of oil and 15 spices, including paprika, rosemary, chili powder, cumin, salt, and black pepper. Then it's time to build a towering monument to pork. This is no job for a beginner. Making a spire that cooks evenly is a task that takes years to perfect.
The smaller pieces are gonna start at the bottom, build the base. From there, we're gonna work our way up, small to big.
Placing the larger, fattier pieces at the top of the spire allows those juices to drip down and infuse the rest of the pork as it cooks slowly for the next 20 to 30 minutes.
That is just cool.
The lahmacun is warmed on a panini press for a toasted, slightly crispy texture. Now it's time to build the country's best wrap. A layer of shaved pork goes on the lahmacun wrap and is hit with a toppings avalanche. Sweet and spicy chili sauce gets followed by its tzatziki made from garlic, Greek yogurt, and chives. Then, farm-fresh cucumbers, tomatoes, and lettuce go on top. But we're not done yet.
Seriously?
No need for sides here. They add their perfect crispy and spicy thick-cut Cajun fries right on top for a salty, fiery finish that fits in one hand. For those of you on the run, it's wrapped tight so you don't lose the toppings on your way out the door. And there it is, street food heaven ready to go.
The lahmacun bread, it holds everything together really well, and it just has a great texture to it. That's what makes this excellent.
I don't know what's on there, but that meat's got some delicious blend of spices on there.
When you're hankering for a European wrap with all the modern flavors and fixins', you know it's a winner at SP Kebab with their pork lahmacun wrap, the very best eat on the street in America.
Come to Chicago, have a kebab. It's the best.